do. Oh! Those steps still being used to tenderize their opponent.
What an attack. And oh my, enough with the steps.
How about Backlash 2003? Another match fans never thought they'd see until the two men were actually together in the center of the ring. The Rock versus Goldberg.
Competing at full health here, definitely in a good position. He's doing everything he can to get his bearings back here. Otherwise, this match could be over sooner than anyone could have anticipated.
Yeah, Cole, this is when you have to settle things down. Get the blood flowing back in your body and strategize what your next move or your next form of attack will be. I don't like how slow he is to react right now.
You know, when we talk about the most devastating finishers in WWE, we have to, of course, talk about the Tombstone Pile Driver.
Oh, man.
I mean, The Undertaker is such a ferocious finisher that once it hits, most men will not get up. There's the clothesline.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these...
Oh, no! Not the steel steps!
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was
another vicious shot with that foreign object.
Boy, he just got low.
Oh, wow. It's all academic from here.
If he keeps this up, this one will be over in no time.
Whoa. Usually when someone decides to use a weapon, you can almost guarantee it's...
I don't think there's any lengths that these superstars won't go to achieve victory here tonight.
You know, speaking of the versatility and finishers that The Undertaker has, it truly is an arsenal of finishers at his disposal. The Tombstone is devastating. But let's not forget about his choke slam. Undertaker loves to put people through tables, rings, and Michael, even steel cages with it.
Yeah.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
Ow. Ooh. Oh, man, now you're talking about beat. Oh, wow. Get the medics down here. Look at that. Another. Oh, not again. Not again.
The dead man has come here to dominate. Boy, he just got laid out.
And something else that comes to mind with The Undertaker. How about the Hell's Gate?
Oh, my.
I mean, this is a move that brings you to the gates of hell. Once applied, you're not only dealing with the match at hand, but your entire career.
Right. I'd have to agree with you there, Michael. The Undertaker is so aware of his opponent's weaknesses that he can apply the Hell's Gate whenever his opponent least expects it. Once he executes it, it could all be over. And that's going to be on the mind of each and every opponent he faces.
And tonight, King, is no exception.
Right.
And now he goes for it a second time. You can practically feel the wear and tear that's been done throughout this match.
Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort. Well, if you want to talk about a commanding ring presence, the discussion begins and ends with The Undertaker.
Indeed, King.
I mean, I'd go so far as to say that just in terms of creating a fear factor in an opponent, the Demon from Death Valley
makes the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out.
And that's all that matters. This match continues. My goodness, how on earth did The Rock kick out of that?
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
He sees it.
We've seen this before. The Tombstone Pile Driver. This one's in the books.
Yeah, you don't get up from one of those.
1, 2, 3. He did it. What a huge win. To go up against The Undertaker, a superstar needs to realize that they're rolling the dice with their career. The dead man's the most fierce, pure striker our business has ever known, and is just waiting to make another opponent famous. Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. When it comes to putting away an opponent, having a devastating finisher is essential for a successful career. Well, The Rock has two. He can lay the smack down with the rock bottom or finish you off with a people's elbow. So what do you think about The Rock?
This man is a third-generation performer in this business. The WWE is in The Rock's blood.
This action has gotten completely out of control.
Ow!
How's that for an assault? Now you have to stay on top of your opponent so your weapons tactic doesn't backfire. We all know what they say about karma.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back. His chest may be black and blue after this. Undertaker's not playing around.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. Well, Michael, you spoke to The Rock's various plans of attack and all the ways he can put someone away. Well, you weren't kidding. The People's Champ looks to pin someone's candy ass with a rock bottom or with the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment, the People's Elbow. It's like he tells his foes, just bring it.
Good Lord, he's just hell-bent on maiming his opponent.
I can't believe this.
Oh, man! Did you hear that?
How much damage did that do?
A lot, from the looks of it.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
To me, a true mark of offensive versatility is the end result.
Right.
I've seen The Rock score an almost equal amount of wins by way of the rock bottom as via the People's Elbow. Pretty impressive if you ask me, and I'm sure the Brahma Bull would agree.
Well, nobody asked you, Cole, but you said it before, and I'll say it this time. A devastating finishing move is essential for a successful career. It's impressive, and The Rock has too. I'll leave it at that.
Oh, he looks like he's in no man's land here. He needs to be able to put things back together here.
Michael, this is a dangerous position to be in. He needs to be able to find a way to clear the cobwebs and regroup.
Oh, my. Get the medics down here. Oh, who would do this? Who would do this to another man?
Oh, The Undertaker is a force within the ring.
Showing a great deal of faith and trust in that move. The Rock gets dropped.
Wow, very uncharacteristic to see the great one go down like that.
You look at this man. Look at The Undertaker. When you look into his destructive eyes, you see a path of darkness that'll lead you straight to hell. We're looking at complete domination here. Getting his attention with a vicious strike.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
Extreme Rules is such a dangerous night. Anytime you throw the rule book out the window, somebody is bound to get seriously hurt.
You know, Cole, I think you hit the nail right on the head earlier.
What?
You can see straight into hell when you look into The Undertaker's eyes. Actually, I think you can see the express lane, if you ask me.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this. Keep your eyes on the dead man.
Whoa, get out of the way. When an opponent launches an attack like that, it lets you know they're pulling out all the stops.
You know, King, I said it earlier, but I can't stop thinking how frightening it must be for any man to stare into the dreaded eyes of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
Oh, my gosh. I think anyone would agree. When you look into The Undertaker's eyes, what you see is a path of darkness that'll lead you straight to hell.
It's been another great edition of Main Event. Thank you for joining us tonight. Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down.
Oh, not again. Not again.
Whoa, when you get nailed with something.
Will it be enough for the win?
Oh, wow. Oh, look out. All right, now that's what I'm talking about. This just became my kind of fight. I like it when things get down and dirty in there.
You know, we talk so much about superstars making history.
Stone pile driver. My God, The Undertaker just buried him.
And the shoulders up.
And the match continues. I love this. You know, it's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in his tank.
We may have discovered his favorite move.
You think? He seems to use it often enough. He's looking at it.
Watch it. Watch it.
Undertaker, what a maneuver.
Uh-oh, there's the finisher.
He could pin his opponent right here.
I think this is it. Speaking of some big moments. What a win. Man, he's got to feel great.